most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
All right, good morning, everybody. One of the first places that we will see some snow would be here in Willow Hill, Fayette Meadow School District in Franklin County, and we're not seeing anything just yet. The storm is just beginning, and it is on tap to bring the worst of the snow during the morning commute, and we're going to get into all of that. Temperatures certainly primed for snowmaking in the low to mid-30s right now. Willow Hill itself at 35 degrees. Carlisle is at 34. You saw Mallory out near a salt shed there near Carlisle. No snow yet, and that's fine. It is well on its way, though. We'll show you the radar here in just a second. Eville coming in at 34, and the borough facilities in Chambersburg now down below freezing at 31. So here is the airport. They're gearing up for a snowy morning that will eventually likely change over to rain, especially for areas south of the turnpike. The airport, of course, straddling that. They're going to be ready for it. This is a very quick storm, and that, to me, is going to help keep totals on the lower side, right? 2 to 4 inches, not a big deal. The problem is it's going to come quickly, and it could come in a burst, especially for some of our higher elevations here in Dauphin and Lebanon counties and areas like South Mountain. You can see the snow likely starting in southern Franklin and Adams County. So it is overspreading the region as we speak. For some of us, it may not start until 6 or 7 a.m. And then when it does, it's going to be heavy for a couple of hours. But it's also going to mix with rain and change over there in places like Adams, York, and Lancaster counties. And you can see there's a huge swath of precipitation moving toward us. So I expect us to get a few hours of steady, heavy snow. And then for our southern counties, it's going to change over to rain. But this whole system is going to shut down pretty quickly after lunch. I mean, it's moving very fast. And that's going to help keep totals on the lower side for this storm. 31 degrees in Lebanon, 32 in Harrisburg right now. Most of us starting to just dip below that freezing mark, 30 in Lancaster and 29 in York. We also have an east wind that's going to help enhance the snow at least a little bit for a few hours this morning. Unfortunately, those few hours are likely going to be coming during the morning commute. Shippensburg will see a punch of snow here later on this morning. It is dry for now. Temperatures will stay in the 30s today, likely climbing into the mid-30s here by later this afternoon. Yesterday we got to 43, so it was fairly mild, but still below normal. Temperatures should be in the upper 40s this time of year. We had no precipitation yesterday and have a 3.5-inch deficit. It was a pretty nice Monday, but that high pressure from yesterday is sliding east, and now this storm system is moving in. But you can see the low. It's coming out of the Tennessee Valley. It's a quick hit. It's mainly a morning storm, and then it's out of here after lunchtime today. So if you do have evening plans, it should be fine. It's not going to be enough snow to make a mess of things the entire day, but it is going to make a mess of things this morning. Here's 7:30, and you'll notice most of the region is seeing a steady snow. Now, by 10 a.m., you'll notice it really mixes with rain in places like York and Lancaster County, and then lifts out of here. I think by 1, 2 o'clock, we're on the back side of it. The rest of the day will be dry. Tomorrow looks nice, mostly sunny. It's going to be a cold week, though, and then Thursday will bring another frontal system through. That could come with just a few snow showers, mainly west of our region, but it is going to be a breezy day on Thursday. So here's what we can expect hour by hour today. Through 7 a.m., the snow will develop, and it does become steady. So if you're not seeing snow yet, be patient. It'll get here. 7 to 10 a.m. looks like the worst part. This is going to be the heaviest snow, and this is when the rain is going to sort of mix in and then take over for our southeastern counties. The whole system's going to exit by lunchtime for many of us. Could linger through about 1 or 2 p.m. in our eastern counties, and the evening commute will be dry. So I think for most of us, right around 2 inches, maybe a little less for York, Lancaster, and points to the south and east, maybe a little more. Some of the elevations as we look up toward the Poconos, 4 to 6 inches, and then same here with our elevations in Cumberland County and South Mountain. I think a majority of the region is probably going to get around 2 to 4 inches, but again, it's very fast. It's a very quick hit. The breeze picks up a little bit tonight after the storm exits. I do not expect a breezy day tomorrow, but another front will be moving through here on Thursday, and that's when the breeze starts to pick up. I think Thursday is going to be cold and breezy, and that type of weather is going to linger here into the day on Friday. So temperatures today are going to be in the 30s. We will dip into the 20s tonight. And so that's going to keep that snow around. If you do get a couple of inches of snow, it's going to hang around, although Wednesday temperatures are going to be back up into the 30s. So good news there. And as we wrap this up for you, again, I think the worst of this storm is going to be coming during the morning commute. It will mix with rain in our south. It exits by 2. Tonight down to 25. It's going to be cold, and that's really going to be the theme of the week, Allie. I think it's going to stay chilly here through the end of the week. Look at Friday, for example, 30 degrees. Some models hint at perhaps a little light snow Friday night, and then the weekend stays below normal. Temperatures in the 30s. I mean, really, for the next 7 days. So, taste of winter coming here for early December.
It sure is. All right, and the snow right on track.
Right on the way. Yes, indeed.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.